All right, my name is Hiram Shelton, and this is my video on prisons versus rehabilitation. So in first at looking at this, I thought I'm definitely going to go with rehabilitation because it's preventative. We can get education out there, allowing people who can't afford things to be able to learn and to, change their ways. But the more I looked at the prison side of things, I started to change my view and actually became more converted to the idea that we should go with the prison over rehabilitation, and this is why. So in my corrections class, we studied a lot about the problems of prisons, and the biggest problem is overcrowding. And from looking at the Utah State, or the prisons in Utah, not just the Utah State prison, but the prisons in Utah, we already are close to that limit of overcrowding. And sometimes we do use like the county jails to avoid overcrowding. And so from just my research on overcrowding, if there's a possibility of overcrowding and we have that opportunity to create another prison, then we need to. And so not just locking them up. I don't think that's a great idea, is just to lock up criminals. But the reason is also because prisons, when not overcrowded, are great resources for rehabilitation within prison and great resources for education within prison. Oftentimes criminals won't go to these rehabilitation options because it's not cool, or because it's humiliating, even just not having the money to be able to do things the normal way and needing the resources. Oftentimes, especially people that are criminally minded, are not going to use those resources. And so by having another prison that has those resources within it, we'll actually be able to, I think, humble those people, realizing that they need to take those resources when they're not willing to do it beforehand. And so out of the two options, obviously preventative is better than prison, but in just how reality works, I think the prison is the better choice here.